Ever wondered if money really buys happiness, or if that's just a story we tell ourselves to keep going? Here's the truth. Money might be a lot more than just numbers in your bank account. It's a mirror reflecting what we value, what we think we need, and sometimes what we're missing. But does more money mean more happiness? Stick around to find out why this question isn't as simple as it seems. Money, it's in everything we do. It's what we work for, stress over, and dream about. It drives people, shapes societies, and it's often said that it can buy happiness to a certain extent. Today, we're digging into what money truly is beyond a paycheck, a stack of coins, or some numbers in an app. We'll see how our relationship with money reveals who we are, what we want, and even what we fear. Whether you think money is just a tool or something to strive for, understanding it on a deeper level could actually change the way you live and feel every day. This isn't just about whether money can make you happy. It's about what money says about you and your values. Think about it. We spend most of our lives working for money, making choices based on money, and even judging success by it. But what if we've got it all wrong? What if chasing endless wealth isn't the key to a good life, but instead a distraction? Studies have shown that money only improves happiness up to a certain point. But if that's true, why do so many of us keep chasing it? What is money really? Let's start with the basics. Money is a medium of exchange, a store of value, and a unit of account. That's fancy language for saying that it lets us trade easily. It holds its worth over time, and it helps us measure how much things are worth. Thousands of years ago, people used bartering, trading goods directly, like a chicken for some grain. But that system had limits. Money came in as a solution, making trade easier and our lives more efficient. But beyond that, money is also a symbol. It represents power, security, freedom, and achievement, depending on how we view it. For some, it's a tool to survive. For others, it's a way to climb social ladders or feel in control. Money's meaning is deeply personal, and that's where things get interesting. 2. The link between money and happiness. So, can money buy happiness? Research says yes, but only up to a point. Studies by Daniel Kahneman and Angus Deaton found that money improves happiness until you're comfortable. Around $75,000 per year in the US, for example. Beyond that, the impact on happiness plateaus. Matthew Killingsworth's more recent research, though, suggests that happiness continues to increase with income for some people. So, which is it? The answer depends on what you value. Some people use money to secure freedom and comfort, which genuinely boosts happiness. But if you're chasing money just to have more than the next person or to show off, that extra income may not make you feel better. It might just keep you running on a never-ending treadmill. Epicurus on desires. Ancient philosopher Epicurus had a lot to say about desire, and his ideas can teach us something about money and happiness today. He divided desires into 3 types. Necessary desires, like food and shelter. Non-necessary, but natural desires, like friendship. And vain desires, like fame, power, or excessive wealth. According to Epicurus, chasing vain desires can lead to more pain than pleasure. Imagine spending years chasing a bigger house, a fancier car, or luxury brands. That's all well and good until you realize you're not happier. Why? Because these are extrinsic desires. Things society says will make us happy, but that don't necessarily satisfy us deeply. 4. The Hedonic Treadmill. Ever heard of the Hedonic Treadmill? It's the idea that we adapt to new things quickly, and our happiness level eventually returns to its baseline no matter what. You buy a new car. It feels amazing for a while, but soon, that excitement fades, and you're back to wanting more. This doesn't just apply to material things, but also to achievements. We hit one goal, only to set another and another. This concept explains why endless wealth or success doesn't keep us fulfilled. Our brains adjust to the new normal, making us crave more to feel the same satisfaction. Without self-awareness, we might spend our whole lives running on this treadmill, never feeling like we've truly made it. 5. The psychological trap of more. But why do we keep chasing more money, even when studies suggest it doesn't guarantee happiness? Here's the thing. Our minds are wired to seek growth and improvement, which can be great for personal development, but it also fuels a desire for more. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. We adapt to what we have, and then we want something newer, bigger, or better. This isn't just about greed. It's a natural part of how humans process progress. Yet, without awareness, this mindset can trap us in a never-ending cycle, where no amount of money feels like it's enough. Recognizing this can be a huge step toward finding real satisfaction. 6. The balance between ambition and contentment. So, where does that leave us? Should we abandon ambition altogether? Not at all. It's about finding a balance. Pursuing financial goals and a comfortable life doesn't conflict with finding happiness. It's about aligning those goals with our true values. The philosopher Epicurus believed that our desires fall into 3 categories: essential, non-essential, and vain or superficial. Money, in his view, should support what's necessary for well-being, not endless luxuries or societal status. The key takeaway here is that money can support a meaningful life when used wisely. When we understand what truly fulfills us, our relationship with money can become healthier and more aligned with our deepest values. So, if money alone doesn't guarantee happiness, what does? The key seems to lie in how we use it, not how much we have. Studies show that people who spend money on experiences rather than things tend to be happier. Experiences create memories, deepen relationships, and give us stories to share things that last longer than material goods. Similarly, money used to gain control over our time can enhance happiness. Think about it. Having the freedom to choose how you spend your days, rather than working every hour to make more money, can feel like true wealth. This freedom lets us pursue things that bring lasting fulfillment, like hobbies, learning, and spending time with people we care about. In the end, money itself isn't good or bad. It's a tool, but how we treat it, what we're willing to sacrifice for it, and how we choose to use it reveals what matters most to us. Money can buy comfort, security, and opportunities, but happiness? That's more complicated. Chasing money as an end in itself might just lead us down a path of endless want. True happiness often comes from within, from connections with others, meaningful work, and self-growth. Money can support these things, but it can't replace them. Instead of focusing solely on making more, consider how you're using what you have to create a life that feels truly rich. If you're ready to explore life's deeper questions, subscribe or check out our next video.